Hi everybody, welcome to Confessions of Room 3428 on Sunday. It's MJ Day and it's week 15. I'm so excited. Let's crack right into what's going on in my real life. I am crazy about the fact that LeakyCon registration for rooms for LeakyCon opened this week. Yay! And I'm pretty pumped about it. I also heard from a little birdie that Hank and John Green are going to be in Chicago on 8/8/08, which is the exact same day as Wrock Wreggies. So I'm so excited about that. I'm going to drop them an email this coming week. Thank you, Edward, for letting me know about that. I think it would be amazing to have them at Wrock Wreggies and kind of show them what the fandom is all about. And also, since Hank wrote that new Harry Potter song this week about Book 8. Yeah, they don't know they're coming to LeakyCon, but they are coming to LeakyCon. It's going to be amazing. Had a date tonight. It went pretty good. He's a good guy. I was trying to explain to him about the whole registration thing going online this weekend, and he just looked at me like I was crazy. And he said, I just don't know that many people who are committed to, as committed to what they do as you are. And I'm like, committed? Does that mean you think I should be committed? And he just laughed, and he's just like, no, I think it's cool. So, I don't know. He was alright. He's a good guy. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm not feeling a great feeling about it, but I'm definitely feeling like, at the very least, we could be pretty good friends. It's not like my favorite thing. Which actually is going to segue me into what Addie asked, which is, why do you make a good catch? This is a really hard question, Addie. I don't think about myself in the third person very often, so it's challenging for me. I make a good catch. Like Josh said, he likes to be friends with people before he gets into a relationship with them, because when the sex part of it is gone, you know, there isn't much that remains but the fundamentals of who the people are. And I would have to say that I'm a great friend. I'm very humorous, and I'm adaptable. I always am considering what the other person could or could not be feeling about something. I have the ability to step outside of myself and my selfish reasoning for things and look at it from a bird's eye point of view, which I think is an important thing to have. Some people fail in relationships because they can't accept how the other person in the relationship could or could not feel about something, and I have that ability to step outside of myself and look from somebody else's point of view. And yeah, the friend thing though is really hard, because I haven't had a boyfriend that I haven't been best friends with first, and sometimes it works out that we remain friends afterwards, and sometimes it doesn't and we don't speak anymore. I've lost some really, really good friends because I tried to date them. So it's kind of a catch-22, you know. You want to be with somebody that you get along with on a very fundamental, basic level, but at the same time, when you lose them, it hurts. So I'm a good catch because I am the ability to be a friend before and be a friend after if the relationship doesn't work out. So yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel about that. Lisa's blog titles. I'm sorry I didn't answer this one earlier. I didn't have any, but I had a stroke of genius on my way home from the party I was at while I was drinking my Monster low-carb drink and driving from BFE back home, which was like a 45-minute drive. I started thinking about the movie Analyze This, and I started thinking, Lisa's blog is about balance, and maybe a good title about balance would be Balance This, and make it about, analyze this as about a psychiatrist who is talking to a mobster about why it is that he shouldn't do the job that he's in. So perhaps Balance This could be kind of like the psychological aspect between the fandom and real life, like what keeps you motivated to stay in the fandom when your personal life is in disarray. It's kind of my thought on that blog. That might be fun. And if you don't use it, I might use it myself. But I thought Balance This was kind of a fun blog title. That's it. Lizzie, you're beautiful. Hair done or no hair done. I'm excited to see your new do in Chicago, but seriously, you're a gem. Just a beauty. Andy, I hope your foot is feeling better, because in my personal experience, whenever you hurt anything from the knee down, it completely immobilizes your body. I have bad ankles, well, one bad ankle, and I find that when I have a sprained ankle, like, I can't get my wrist to work. Maybe that's just me, but when something is hurt and doesn't work, it's like my entire body rebels. So I hope that's not happening to you, because it sucks. Josh asked, if you were a secondary character in any work of fiction, what would you be and why? I'm the quintessential support character on anything. I would never see myself as a Harry or a Frodo or a Luke Skywalker. It's just, I'm much more comfortable being the support person, because that's who I am in my real life. I am a support person. I'm customer service. I'm all that. So if I were going to go with a Harry Potter character, I would be Ron Weasley, the best friend, the most supportive, the one that has a short enough fuse to realize I'm done with something, but as soon as I vocalize that I'm just done and I'm pissed and I try to leave it behind, the guilt settles in, and then I've got a whole lot of time to think about how it is that I'm going to get back in the good graces of the person I just scorned. That's Ron to a T. I think he and I have a lot in common, and I think that's why he's my favorite. He's my favorite character in HP. A non-HP work, which I haven't read the books, but I've seen the movies, and I completely associate with Samwise Gamgee of Lord of the Rings. He's a best friend, he's a workhorse, and he's emotional. And that's something that I find that I am too when I'm working with people. Like today, LeakyCon registration went open, and I actually cried. I cried because I was so happy and so relieved that all this hard work that we've done has paid off now to the point where we're able to accept registrations. And I got a little teary. They were tears of joy, but, I got teary. And that was ridiculous, but it was what it was. I have to challenge Miss Kim Popo, Miss Kim Rabbit. And my challenge is actually for you when you are in London, so it can be a couple of days late. We don't mind that. But I think I came up with the perfect challenge while you're in London. And it will involve Peter and Kim and Andy. And Peter won't be uncomfortable because he won't be in front of the camera, which, by the way, it was so nice to meet you, Peter. Mwah. I love you. And that is, I would like Kim and Andy to have a beer chugging contest. It only needs to be one beer. I know you both like Guinness, but I know Guinness is kind of a hard beer to chug. So come up with a beer, a lighter beer, like a lager or a ale, and slam it and see who wins. And do it on video so we can see while you're together in London at a pub. I thought that would be fun. So And I think that's also an easy challenge because there's not a whole lot involved in that. You grab a beer, you look at the other person, you say 1, 2, 3, go, you slam, whoever wins, wins. There's the challenge. So I hope you guys have a great week. I'm going to cut this off now because I feel like I'm droning on, but it was so good to see everybody this week, and I am looking forward to another couple great weeks before the conference that shall not be named. Love you, see ya, bye.